So trading is all about performance, okay? I always compare trading with golf. So golf is always about the next shot, and trading is always about the next trade. Now, whether your previous trade or golf shot was good or bad, it doesn't matter. It's all about the next shot. And we're going to look today, guys, at how we judge our performance. And if you stay to the end of the vid, I'm going to explain exactly what we need to look at, and I'm going to give you my trade ideas for today, which are crazy, by the way. So let's look at this trade from yesterday, guys. Right, so this was Euro Aussie dollar. Okay, this is a sell trade. This was my entry. This was my stop loss. This was my take profit. And you can see the trade was unsuccessful yesterday. Okay, no problem. We're going to have bad trades like we're going to have bad golf shots, right? So let's remove that. Now, there's a difference between a bad trade and an unsuccessful trade. And this goes back to performance, right? So I'm going to judge my performance with this trade, all right? And we're going to do this together. Now, Euro Aussie dollar, okay, was in an uptrend, all right? And then we had this huge rejection candle at a really important, this was a weekly resistance level. So I knew it was against trend. Okay, so that's not a problem, as long as you know that. But I sold it because it's very overbought. We had a nice big bearish rejection wick, and I thought we had room to the downside. Okay, hence this was my target. And I followed my entry criteria. If you go back to yesterday's vid, you'll see that I planned this trade out meticulously. I said, if this happens, I will enter, right? And on the H4, what I wanted to happen happened, right? So on the H4, I said to myself, right, we're in a H4 uptrend at this point, right? So if we get, price moves up and then we get a break of this low, hence my grey support zone in here, and we break this level, right, I will start selling, okay? And that's exactly what I did, but I did it on the H1. So let's just look at the H1 quickly. And you could see this candle here broke this level of support. So I started selling here, put my stop up here, and you can see that from the picture I showed you earlier, right? And the idea was to take price down to this 6,450 psychological level, right? So according to my plan, right, I executed the trade very well. So the things you need to judge your performance on are the following, right? Did you follow your plan? Okay, so from my strategy point of view, I followed my plan exactly. We broke this level, I started selling, and we had a nice big bearish H4 candle to back that up. I was thinking happy days, this is coming down nicely, right? But first and foremost, I followed my strategy and my plan with this trade. Secondly, I followed my money management, right? So when I entered here, I was selling here, my stop loss was here. If this got stopped out, right, I would lose 1%. That follows my money management. Tick, right? So far, my performance is good, okay? And then the third one is your psychology, your mental state, right? So when I took this trade, I was very calm. I didn't have any other trades open. I wasn't revenge trading. I followed my plan and I took the trade. There was nothing going on, from a psychology point of view that fazed me about this trade. It felt good, right? And you also have to, manage your psychology during the trade. When I saw this big red candle, I was thinking, brilliant, right? There was no problem with this trade, right? And then the market has just turned on me and took out my stop loss. Now, from a performance point of view, you have to give yourself a score out of 10. So every trade you take, give yourself a score out of 10. Now, I'm going to try and look for some negatives, okay? Because so far, I followed my plan, my money and risk management were good, and my psychology, my mental state was good, right? There was no problems there. If we go back to the day chart, the only thing I would say about my performance is that this was the last daily low. Yeah, the market showed us this, right? And this is where we were. So that was the last daily low. Now, we can expect a reaction at the last higher low on an uptrend. So this is probably the only thing that I overlooked, because when price got down, let's put a line just at that low, you can see that low held, right? This H4 candle never broke that level. And then once we got this reaction, it's clearly telling you that that last daily low has held. So to be, probably a little bit harsh with myself, I would give myself maybe a 8 out of 10 in terms of performance. I followed everything else, but maybe this was an oversight that I forgot about. And this should potentially have been my first target, not, coming down here first. All right, so I'm going to give myself an 8 out of 10 with this trade. So you can see that this wasn't a bad trade, right? I'm giving, if you performed at golf or football and you gave yourself a mark 8 out of 10 for that performance, you've had a good game, right? So I cannot knock my performance. Therefore, it wasn't a bad trade. It was an unsuccessful trade. And it's important that you distinguish between these two, guys. All right, follow your plan. You will have losing trades. It's only if you go off, and make mistakes, then it's a bad trade, guys. But, I didn't really with this trade. All right, so yeah, there you go, guys. The difference between a bad and an unsuccessful trade, and it's all about your performance. Now, guys, stay to the end of the vid because I've got some crazy trade ideas for you today, and you will understand why they're crazy. So let's start with the US dollar pairs, right? And my trade ideas are a little crazy today because they contradict each other, some of them, right? So, and also with US dollar pairs, guys, please bear in mind we've got NFPs coming out later. All right, so my first trade idea is this, Euro US dollar, right? If we look at the day chart, we are still in this downtrend, right? We was in this uptrend and then price has just come tumbling down. And this is where we're at. We're getting lower highs, lower lows, right? We're clearly in a downtrend, and I think we have a bit more room to move into to this next support level. That's all I'm looking for as a target, right? And 1.0761 is the target. Okay, so we want to sell Euro US dollar. Please bear in mind we've got NFPs coming out later. And we've got a really nice level to trade from. Right, you can see at this point, right, we had a H4 structure break, okay? But we're in a daily downtrend, so I'm not interested. But then price broke down. We started to break these lows. We are back in a H4 downtrend. All I want to see is a retrace into this gray zone, right? The moving average 20 catches up. This could be a really nice level for selling Euro US dollar, guys, all right? Put your stop, at least above here, if not up here, and look to take it lower. So Euro US dollar. I'm also looking at silver. So bear in mind, guys, Euro US dollar, that is US dollar strength. And if we look at silver, this is also US dollar strength, right? So with silver, again, you can see we was in this uptrend, but price just stuttered, and then bang, we're in this downtrend. And we're at a really nice, what was once support becomes resistance. We've got the moving average 20 coming round. I think this is a nice area for selling, okay? But I need more than just a nice area, right? On the H4 now, remember daily is my direction and H4, H1 entries. I need to see a break of this level, right? You can see on the H4, price has used this as a nice support level. So all I would need to see, guys, is something like this. Yeah, price breaks this level, and then I will be interested in selling silver back down to these lows, right? So both euro US dollar and silver is US dollar strength, right? But I also like US dollar Swiss franc sells, which goes to show how strong Swiss franc and yen pairs have been, right? Crazy strength coming through those flight to safety currencies. Now, just look at the day chart, yeah? So you can see price is clearly in a downtrend, and we broke this support level, okay? We're a little bit away from the moving average 20, but not too oversold, right? This is okay. So we're in a downtrend, nice bearish candle. I think we can carry on looking for sells. If we come out a little bit, you can see this is my target. There's 8627. There's some support through here. But bear in mind, guys, euro US dollar and silver is US dollar strength. This is US dollar weakness, right? So basically what I'm saying, guys, is there's pretty much no stronger currency than the Swiss franc right now. If we drop to the H4, we've got this really nice level. I need a retrace, guys. There's no value in me selling here. So what I want to see is a retrace potentially into here. Yeah, we've got some previous support and resistance here. Moving average 20 catches up. I think this could be a good level for selling. I've got more trade ideas, guys. Before I show you my other trade ideas, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the notification button, and if everyone could please smash the like button, merci beaucoup. And also, guys, if you would like to be part of our Simply Forex trading community, you would like to have chit chat with other traders, share knowledge, ideas, then please come join our free Discord channel. If you would like more than that and you would like access to my trade signals, you would like access to my strategies and tutorials, and you would like direct access to me, then please come join our VIP Trading Academy. And also, guys, if you sign up with one of our preferred brokers right now, you can get access to these things at discounts, right? So check it all out. It's all in the video description. Right, there's another trade we're looking at, guys, and it is pound Canadian dollar. But I'm also going to show you something quite crazy here as well, right? So just let's compare pound Canadian dollar and euro Canadian dollar first, and then I'll go back to this trade idea. So pound Canadian dollar, right? This is, we've been speaking about this in the live streams. This is a weekly resistance level, and now price has broken down, right? This candle has broken all of these lows in here. We have had a change of trend. We're below the moving average 20. This is a downtrend, all right? And we've got a little bit of room to move into back to this level, okay? Now, compare this, right, with euro Canadian dollar, okay? So we're in an uptrend, and we've retraced to a really nice area of what was once resistance is now support. We're at the moving average 20, and we've got a nice bullish candle, right? I would buy euro Canadian dollar up to here, and I would sell pound Canadian dollar. So what I want you to do, guys, is tell me what you think of this scenario, right? Euro Canadian dollar is telling me to buy, pound Canadian dollar is telling me to sell. All right. So what would you do in this situation? Now, pound Canadian dollar is my trade idea. All right. Because this is a clear structure break from an area of weekly resistance. OK. And I think we can take price back down to this level here. All right. This 7,600 psychological level. If we drop to the H4, I do need a retrace. OK. So I want to see price come back up to this gray zone. right? This resistance level, moving average 20 comes down. This will be a very nice area to sell. All right. If we go back to Euro Canadian dollar, right, on the H4, I think we have a nice buying opportunity now, right? So if we follow H4 structure, we've had a break, retest. I think this could be a good area for buys. Now, do you think both trades can hit target? All right, so yeah, leave your comments in the live chat below, guys. All right, so guys, hope you've enjoyed my analysis. Please subscribe and like, and have a great trading day, and I'll see you next time.